Hello, welcome. I'm Steve Ruth, professor in SPGIA. That's the abbreviation for SPGIA, and I'm really glad to have you in the course. This is a elective course, and I'm glad a lot of you have signed up who have been with me in my other courses, and I think you're going to find it very interesting material, certainly material that a lot of colleges don't offer on this topic, and it's certainly a very big contemporary topic, very significant, I think. I just sent you a note, which you'll probably get on Wednesday, where I just took the morning paper and the headline of the morning paper. One of the headlines was one directly related to the technology tuition paradox that we talk about in the class throughout. International education, and they were both absolutely mainstream, could not be fresher or more relevant to our topic. So I think you'll find that the course is definitely going to be a today kind of thing, not yesterday or last year or year before. So let me just take you through briefly what's involved. I've sent you a lot of notes by now, so you're used to the material and some of the methodologies. This is from the actual course site, so these are just things that I'm going to be calling to your attention. I can't spend much time on each one. In fact, on this video, I'm not going to spend hardly any time on it, but we will meet in class together on the 5th of September, so we can talk more about them. But to take a look at some of these are some of the important topics. Don't forget to get those portfolio topics and choices into me as early as you can. And don't hesitate at all to give me a call at work or at home. Now, these are the assignments for the first week. Remember, they're due. You start posting the week of August 31st. I hope you'll put in a lot of posts. 4 is the very minimum, and I'm hoping you'll put in a lot more than that each week. The minimum means you can pass the course if you get 4. If you get 4 in and they're of the right quality. And there's ample description in the material I've already given you about what I mean by the right quality. So these are the things I'm hoping you're going to be able to look at this week. Most of them are readings. There are a couple of videos. The academic partnerships article, kind of a good skimming over of some of the important topics and also some of the institutional issues involved. The Ithaca Foundation, a great source of information. This is a huge amount of technical literature which is summarized, but I think if you get to be good skimmers, you'll find that this is very helpful. Speaking of skimmers, the sample from the IRR DL, that's probably one of the best journals going, and it just happens to be the issue that came out recently, and it'll give you an idea of the breadth of articles, the breadth of topics, and editorial comments on this topic that we're in. and as you can see, it's an international topic. It's important from many different dimensions, and that's part of my job, is to make it interesting from those dimensions. I'm asking everybody immediately to subscribe to at least one blog. I hope by the time we're done you'll have maybe a dozen of them that you're occasionally hearing about. And you could always turn them off whenever you want to if you don't like them, or if they're too strident or not more in your mainstream enough. But this one here is everybody's favorite inside higher education. It's the #1 higher education blog site. Also covers quite a lot of K through 12 material as well. And then there's my brief introduction. That's this one that you're doing right now. And then there's a presentation I gave to our faculty, the SPGIA faculty, a few months ago, which is really talking about GMU and distance learning. Where do we fit into distance learning? And the answer is we fit in quite appropriately in distance learning. We have, I think, a lot of things we want to improve and add to our repertoire in the university, but I think we're doing fine. And this is a pretty good summary of it and also our topic for the entire course. The Daphne Kohler article, I think it's kind of, it's a presentation by Daphne Kohler, a TED lecture. I think it's pretty, what would the word I'd use, pie in the sky, in my opinion, because she's talking about how wonderful MOOCs can be in helping the world to get better. But she's the president of a MOOC company, and MOOCs are not, they're for profit. So you'll have to decide. But she's a very interesting and significant spokesperson. She was a former professor at Stanford. And Peter Norvig, who is a professor at Stanford, in his classic 6-minute lecture, the 100,000 student classroom, I know you're going to enjoy that. And it sort of fits the theme of the entire course. So let me just summarize. There are a few things. I've sent you a note where there's various tasks, 5 or 6, I think, that you have to get done beforehand. The most important ones are starting posting on the 31st of August and then posting regularly across that week until we meet on Saturday. And also looking into your possible portfolio topics. There's plenty of samples of portfolios. Look them over, see which formats you like. I'll be glad to discuss each one with you. You have a huge choice possibility for your 6 portfolio topics. So keep all that in mind. I really look forward to seeing you at our class when we meet on the afternoon of Saturday the 5th. And I wish you the very best in the class. I'm sure you'll do fine. Everybody does fine in these classes. I've done many, many of them, and I'm sure that you'll be fine. Thanks again, and look forward to seeing you.